see everybody. You can move it. Okay, how's your A? Good. Okay, so what let's do first is we're going to do our bow wandering. So we're just going to wander up to the frog, and we can keep the hands over the high back. Good. And we'll get to the frog. Good. We'll get to the frog, and these guys are really loose. Good. I'm going to just bring this down. Good. And we go back to the tip. Good, good, and keep it nice and straight. Good, and up. And feel the elbow a little heavier. That's it. And the D string. D string. Good. And all to the tip and feel floppy fingers. Good, and up, up, up. Good, good. That's right. So that these guys are so loose here. Good. I think your shoulder can be down. That's right. And G string. Good. 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 And up. And up. And can you take your head off? That's it. Good. Good. Okay. And we'll go all the way down. And we'll see how smoothly that can be. Good. Good, and little finger to the frog. Good, good, and the D. Good. I would let the elbow be just a little lazier. Good, and the G. Good, 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 and the E. E, E. Good, good, good. All the way. Good. 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 Okay. Now, can we do this? Can we go down and then up at the tip, down at the frog, and up, down, up. Good. And keep your weight equal. Down, up, down. Good. Okay. So these are little things you can do. You can get notes from, or your mom's taking notes. Good. So then what we want to do, can we just do, good, and just let the elbow, let it, and very gradually. Good. Now what we want, you see, we don't want it to be like steps. You know, steps are very definite. We want it to be like a hill. So look at my elbow. See, so watch the elbow here. See how it goes very gently. Very good. Just think of the elbow and gently. Good. And good. Good. That's right. And see how you can almost drop your bow. And good. Down. Good. Good. Okay. And then we're going to start up bow. Good. E, and just feel the elbow. Good. Oh, so that's, now, does that feel really comfy here? Now, if you can keep that same feeling, and just do that. 1, 2, 4, good. But start playing, you go, right? So if we could just, actually, let's take a little, let's go back to your piece here, and we'll just do some of these sections where you'll see that you can go really fast now if you play with that looseness. So, for example, here, so if we go, and down, and down, are you keeping that flexible, and down, and up, down, up, and up. Good. Now start, that's right. So find your beautiful bow. And that's easier, isn't it? Now, just for fun, can we go faster? It's okay if you make a mistake. Good. But you have to do it staying so loose. Good. Good. And good. Head loose. Down. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. Good. 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 And now watch here. You want to get to the tip. Now, how about if we go to this guy, risoluto, which really won't be that fast. Good. Down, ba-da, and down, 2, 3, 4. Down, down, down. Good. Now, here we want to get to the tip. Down. Good. So down, up. Good. So here you'll start down bow. Good. So down on the A. Down, up, down, up, down. Ba, 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 down. Down and flexible, down and down, ba. Good, and then we regroup the bow. Good, just loose, up. Good. Now, what if from here we can let the elbow be lower? And down, up, good. And keep, I'm just worried that you kind of come out with your head. That's right. Once more, so. And. And good. And. And down. Down. Ba, ba, da. Good. Good. So this is good. Then you have to change your level. You have to. Good. That was very good. Good. Okay. So let's go back and let's do the previous variation. Now, I think with the staccato, it's really it's going to work if the balance of the elbow is good. So let me show you. If I'm here, not so good, right? Now, if I'm here, not so good. So I have a place in between that, but the elbow, it has to feel very heavy here. Very loose but heavy. Good. Good, that's it. And we just move it across. Down. And good. And down. Up, up, down. Good, down. Good. I think you can move it a little more bow. You can use more bow. Up, 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 up. Good. Good. And down. Good. That's it. So, fa, fa. Good. And down. And good, good, good. So then here, can we vibe? Up. Down. Vibrate. Fa, 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 fa. Good. Now, we need a little sense of humor here, right? So, yeah, good. Up, 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 up. And take your time. Good, good. And we'll get the finger a little bit. That's right. Here. G. Good. Yeah, da, 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 da. Good. Good. Now, here you compose a little bit. He writes, nobody will know except you and me. Good. No, so this is a little, that's right. And down. Right. Got it? Okay. Now, let's do the theme. So this will be very... Good. So down bow. Good and fine. Good. Good. So what if we let the elbow be a little lower? Good. 1, 2, 3. Ba, ba, and up, 1, 2, and 2, 3, and go on. Up, 2. Now can you wink? Down. 3, 4, 1, 2. Ba-da. 2. Good. Good. And can we just do this? Good, nice, good, and the D. Good, 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 easy loose. Good. Feel that you're sliding on your magic X to play the D. Good, that's right. Good, nice, good. Okay, you got it. Should we do just the introduction? Good, good. I'm just worried of your neck, that it's tight. Good? Good. 2, good. Now we want to start right at the front, and again, feel it up. Good, I think. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, circle. 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Good. And can you wiggle your fingers? Yada. And good. Slower. 2. Good. Okay, you got it. Much better. A lot of times the first performance is the beginning of the next level of getting it. Okay, let me get a pencil here. Okay, so you know Vivaldi is a composer from which time? Well, let's remind ourselves of the different periods of music. We have contemporary music, which means music of today, right? And we have modern music, which is, probably 20th century, Bartok, Shostakovich, Prokofiev. Do you know those guys?
I think so.
Yeah, you got to do a lot of listening. Do you listen to music at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, like what music do you listen to?
Different bands and singers.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, we're going to give you a diet of Haydn, Mozart, Beethoven kind of diet, which is going to be so great for you. Do you have your own kind of music device that you can have earphones and you can just go listen? Okay, we'll make a playlist for you. Okay? Okay, so then we have contemporary modern, and then we have impressionistic music, which is Debussy, Ravel. And then, do you ever like to look at paintings? Like Renoir and Degas and Gauguin? Those. Have you been to the Chicago Institute? Oh, that would be a fun little trip, because they have a great impressionist exhibition always in their permanent collection. And then we go back a little bit. We have romantic composers. Can you name a romantic composer? Like, who wrote the Nutcracker? How about Tchaikovsky? And Brahms were romantic composers. Sibelius, even though he lived into the 20th century quite late. Okay, and then we go back and we have classical composers. Not yet. We're not back far enough. Our classical composers are Haydn, Mozart, and
Beethoven.
Yes, and Beethoven. And then we have Baroque. And so Vivaldi is a Baroque composer. So I want you to just, you know the Four Seasons. Have you heard the Four Seasons?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, that is everybody's favorite piece. So you can listen to that. Well, if you've heard it, you'll play it very soon, actually, if we do chamber orchestra pretty soon in the next few years, and we have a guest soloist who'll be in the orchestra, which will be totally fun, if not playing the solo parts yourself. And then, you know, other Baroque composers, you can listen to Tartini. And Cooper will be playing the doubles trill Tartini Sonata at the Halloween concert, so you'll hear him there. And you can listen to Corelli. Corelli is one of my favorite composers. You know, just go to YouTube and put in Corelli violin and Corelli chamber orchestra pieces. You'll find so many things, or I can just send you links if you want. And then we have composers before Baroque, which we call pre-Baroque, and then Renaissance composers. But the thing with our violin is it wasn't really established as it is now, that we're looking at now, until, you know, Corelli's time. He was really, and Vivaldi, they were the ones that got these gorgeous violins. That before that they were viols, and the viols were, you can talk to your dad, he'd give you a big history on it. They were instruments that were used for dancing. You know, if people wanted to dance, they would find a viol player in the street or whatever, and they would go off with the viol player and start dancing. So the violin hasn't really been around that long. Just a few more years and I've been alive. A few more.
Joke.
Well, not if we look at the perspective of the whole, you know, human
That's
beings
true.
have been around for 10,000 years, but the violin's only been here for what, 400? Yeah, which is pretty amazing. Just a tiny, tiny little sliver. Okay, so here, our bow division. We're going to start in the middle, and this is going to be the whole bow. And we're, first of all, in the key of what?
G minor.
Right, so let's first do this. We're just going to do... We'll just do a 2-octave G minor scale, just to get it in our ears. Good, B, C, open. F, D, A, C, D, and open E. Good, and then we're coming down. G minor in your ear. So we'll start in the middle, and then we'll get back to the front. So we'll go very slowly, fa, fa, fra, down, up, go. Good, very good. So just from here, C, and yeah, fa, fa. Now, that's our first what?
Section.
Our first phrase, right? Not our first section, but our first phrase. And we'll, of course, because we want to acknowledge the phrase, we'll make a little diminuendo. And B, rest, and then we go back to the front, then they go back to the front. Good, and down, up. And down, up, break, up. Good. Now the rhythm down, Good. Good. Now, take a look at our bow division here. We're going to be at the tip, then frog, tip, frog, tip, good. So this will be at the upper half, and this is going to be whole bow, and then we're going to alternate. That's right. Tip, now frog, frog, F natural, and tip, down, frog, fourth, tip, frog, that's our end of our second phrase. That's right. Up, down. Good. Up, down. Now, in this music, just as you remember in your A minor Vivaldi Concerto, we have tutti, which means what? What's a tutti? Did you ever hear of the gum called tutti frutti? Yeah, and what does that mean? It means all. It means all of the flavors. So tutti means everybody. So like fruity obviously is some, thing, fruit. So all the fruity flavors. Tutti. So tutti means that the orchestra plays that. And then here it writes what?
It's
Solo.
this.
So that's you by yourself with the orchestral accompaniment. Okay, so then we'll be here. Down. And I'll just go to the middle because I want to be good. So this up bow will start in the middle and we'll get to the frog here. Up, frog. Good, so frog. Up, good. Frog, up, down. Good. Now that was very good. So up, down, but he even writes a diminuendo here because it's the end of good and less good, and we go on. Good. So here so this is hopper grass, right? T, teary, T, teary, T. So the note that gets the most emphasis is the first one, which you did. Teary, T. Teary, T, teary, T. Good. And teary, T. Fa, fa, fa. And up. Good. But now here we have a E natural, right? So how can we play that? Yeah, open E. Yeah, we love open strings. So and down. Good. And that was good. So what's going to happen here? This is the E string. And A string. Good. going to stay in third position. Good. And this trill, we're going to play 5 notes. So second finger. Good. So for now, we'll play 5 notes, and we can add more later. And then we shift to 3. Good. Good. Okay, so listen to these. And what intervals are these coming down? So let's take the first one. That's it. Count up the notes. 4, 5.
Perfect.
No, you have to keep going. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Major 6.
Now it's not a major 6. It's a minor 6 because the fingers are half step apart, right? Now what about this one? That's it.
Major 6.
Yeah, because it's a whole step. Because we have a whole step here. So these are all 6s. Minor, major. What about this one?
Major.
Good.
Minor.
Mm-hmm.
Minor. Major. Major.
Yeah, you got it. That's right. So they're all 6. Fa, fa, minor, major, whole step. Good. F, minor, good, major, F natural, major. Good. Good. That's good. So you'll isolate, of course, these guys here. And then we play 1. So down, and E. Good. Good. And then we'll play C and F together. Good. And you play 2 and 2 together. Good. And then you save your bow. Watch. 1. 1. Good. So, good. Down. And 1. Good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Good. So here we're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Good. So here we'll play 7 notes again. Good. And then you get rid of the bottom note. That's it. So once more. Yeah, you got it. Well, that was easy. Can we go on? Fa and fa, ah, fa. Good. Now, here our rhythm. Tiri, tiri. Good. So this is going to be up. So this is going to be up. 3. No, but third position. 4, 1, 2. Then we shift. B natural. Good. But here's a shift. Up, C, 1, 3, up, C, and up, 1, 4, and good. Now then here. This is up bow. And this is 1, 1, 2, 1. Shift, B natural. Good. Fa, 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 C. Good. Fa, down. Good. Up, down. And C, up, down, good. And the rhythm, up, down. Feel the beat. 1, up, good, up, down, 1, and good. And then this we hold 1. Good. So hush. Go ahead. We play 1, 3. C, B. Good. And 1. Now shift third. 2, 1. Good. Good. 3. Good. So very good. So 2, 1. And then 4. And then shift 1. And then we go deep. And then no, this is in first position. 2, 1. Up, down, and we'll play open E. Good. So listen to the rhythm. 2, 1. 4. Good. E. Good. But let's get really good rhythm. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And these are on the beat. On the beat. Da, ya. And fa, fa, fa. E. Fa, fa, e. Good. Good, and then, so we'll go from here. Down, down, up. Good, and 4. again. Up, and then F. Fa, fa, A, C, D. Good. And then second finger. Good. Second position. Good. Up, up. 1, 2. 2, 1. B natural. Good. That's it. That's a 2. 2, 2, 3. So listen to this one. Good. So up, go 2. Good. Let's go to this one. 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 2. Good. Good. And then we play 4. And then we go back to first position. Good. And then at 8th E flat. Yep, this is the E. First position. Ba, ba, da. Down and good. Now this trill will start from the top and up. Down bow, down bow. Good. Down, down. Good. Good. And then good. Okay, I will stop here for now. You got halfway through. Very good sight reading. Have you heard this before?
I think I might have heard like the first bit of it.
In the group? Okay. And just go online and listen, find a recording of this. Okay? So I'm going to put the rest of the bowings in here, and then your dad can just get... Okay. You should come, Sadie, come watch. So just, I'm going to start here. So, and more, less, right? Always more, less. So this is frog, frog, tip. So we're going to put frog here, and hobo, and tip. And then this is back to our second position. Aren't you glad we did that etude in second position? And more, less, first position. My favorite interval. Right. Right. And then in this edition, they changed a lot of the fingering to feel much better, so there isn't so much to change. So watch here, and then I shift to fifth position. So this is going to be fifth position. And then I go back to first position here. Good, you see where I am?
Yeah.
Well, they changed a lot of these things in there so much better, so not too much to change. Now, look at all the sixes we have. So we're just going to keep them all in first position here. So. And that's the end here. So that's the end. And here we have the coda. What does coda mean?
The ending.
Well, and what do you know the literal translation? What's at the end of a dog?
Tail.
Yeah, that's a tail. And it's just like the beginning. Nice piece, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, and it has two other movements too. So we'll get this movement first. And if you get very adventuresome, you can go on to the next two pages. Okay? And Dongin will help you. So let's keep your H's, get them all really in good shape for next week, and we'll pass you on them hopefully. And play this next week in class. And we're planning an entire works concert soon. Do you want to be on the entire works? In a couple weeks?
Playing the Dancla?
Mm-hmm. It is an entire work.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, we'll add you to the list. Questions?
No.
No. Okay.